Hey guys, AniCrunch here, and we're back with Gossip Girl, episode 4, A Touch of Eve. Nate suspects Juliet, Katie, is keeping a secret from him and decides to confront her. Blair schemes to undermine Chuck, newfound happiness. Dan is confused. I wonder why Blair's getting involved with Chuck. That's interesting. Last episode, Chuck's back. He's got his sort of new girlfriend. We're going to see where that plot line goes. They're sort of going to make this new girl the villain. I'm curious what a goal is going to be and if it's going to be interesting or not, as we have started a new season, so I expect them to, start new plot points. And then we sort of had Georgina come back and want a baby. Overall, a very solid few episodes. They've been alright so far. I look forward to see where they're going to try and take our characters now. A lot of you said that season 4 sort of been... I think a lot of you were saying season 4 is like not the best series, but it's good-ish. But you've seen season 5, and I think season 5... and it was pretty good, so I look forward to see what I'm going to think of this overall. It's going to be hard to top season 3. Season 3 was fucking fantastic. But no, as usual, I hope you guys have all been doing well. I hope you're still enjoying these Gossip Girl reactions. It's been like, God, I've been doing it for so long now. It's so weird. Like, I remember when I actually started Gossip Girl, I never thought I'd actually get into it as much as I did. Like, I didn't do it as a joke. I was looking for like a fun series. I think at the time I was looking for a fun series to react to, and we did Gossip Girl. I sort of just like watched the first 3 episodes because I watched Vampire Diaries by myself. I was like watching Vampire Diaries and a few other teen dramas like off camera, just by myself, and I enjoyed them. I thought they were fun, so I thought it'd be fun to react to one. And then I chose this, and I've had nothing but fun with it since. Like, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. And then again, I always got a weird enjoyment out of stuff like Vampire Diaries. Like Vampire Diaries, it's so bad. And it's like so hypocritical on itself that it's actually funny to watch. Like how everyone used to, is it Damon? Everyone used to go on about Damon killing people and being this murderer. Yet Stefan goes around ripping off innocent families' heads and stuff, and everyone bats an eyelash. Stuff like that used to just make me laugh. So I don't know. You get that sort of weird enjoyment out of teen dramas, and I think like if you look at my channel, this is very stands out because I'm like that's the anime, like Merlin. All these upstairs, I just got Gossip Girl there, but I don't know. It's one of the shows I find easiest to react to. Like some shows are just not. It's not that they're not sometimes it's just a chilled watch. Like I'm not gonna like overreact or anything. It's just I just have a chilled watch doing them. Whereas this just keeps giving you tea and just like what? So it's just like it's super chill to react to, and I don't know. I just really enjoy doing teen dramas. I don't know why the anime. I know when this show finishes, there's actually a show I want to watch because I want to do Crown, Queen's Gambit, and then there was something called, is it Bridgerton? Bridgerton? I got told it's like a mix of Downton Abbey with Gossip Girl by someone I know, and that sounds interesting to me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, take a picture of the video, excellent. Let's jump into this.
Watch. Some are speculating it costs more than
I wonder if this is a genuine change for Chuck, or is it just because he's with her? Like, I'm curious.
But you have to. Clearly, Eva has an agenda.
I don't think she does.
It's his money.
No.
Eva actually seems nice, and even if she isn't, it's not your business anymore.
She knew him before she knew he had money, so.
And it's your business to be monitoring Nate and Juliet? And even worse, Humphrey and Dumpty?
Again, that's what I mean. Just don't be hypocritical. If you do the same thing as Blair, just admit.
You were so easy in ways and break up with those girls. Or they'll marry them and you'll die hitting refresh.
Okay, fine.
Jeez.
You know what? I will stay away from Nate and Dan. But you have to stay away from Chuck and Eva. No plotting, no meddling, no Blair Waldorfing.
That's not possible.
I wasn't.
Yeah, okay, Blair.
I was going shopping.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay.
Of course.
Then I'm
Hey, how are you, sleepyhead?
Never better. You making pancakes?
Yeah, I know.
You can really tell
everybody
Dan doesn't
much,
love Vanessa at all, does he?
Thought I'd make them for you. And there's...
Something smells delicious.
Oh, how lucky you are, Dan. To get a kiss on the cheek by the goddess herself. Lily.
Sorry, I'm late.
Hey, I was
Traffic on
calling.
Broadway. My phone died, drowned by a spilt latte.
Orders.
Imagine Ava was planted by her this whole time. That'd be stupid.
Good, because I'm announcing a fight. Petroleum apocalypse, the education crisis, poverty, disease. Not to mention the recession. It seems outside my bastion.
How much money does this fucking hotel bring in? Jesus.
well, the good news.
Nice to see you. Nice. That's all, Eva. She cared about me before she knew who I was. I guess I want to prove her right. How's things with you and
That's the
Julia?
thing, he's not doing it
Good, I
because
guess.
he's changed. He's doing it for
I
her,
don't know,
so
she's never
he can
been
revert
apart.
instantly
She's
back.
extremely hard to make plans
So it's not
with.
actual true character
Saving school
growth.
just-
Your intervention intervened. I'll see you later.
Could you? Blair spotted.
Looking at Gossip Girl, thereby breaking yours. Anyway, it
You're
just so
b-
happens that I watch
You
it,
guys should
though.
never make
You were wearing
packs.
it yesterday and it worked.
I know we haven't talked in a while, but I was taking a walk. Found myself at your door.
I was gonna say I thought he was going to Nate's. It's just like a boomerang with Dan in it. You throw it and he zaps right back.
Spotted. One angel selling her halo. Careful, Eva. Returning that watch may cost you the time of your life.
I think there's going to be context behind that. We'll see.
I might enjoy some tea.
You know how I adore those
There's going to be some
impulse
context
scones.
I know
behind it.
everything about you, which is why I
hope
knew
so,
this
anyway.
probably has more to do with a scheme than a scone.
Chuck, you've changed. What makes you think I haven't?
No matter how
And
far you
speaking
throw
of your
Dan, he
newfound
just
affinity for the
returns.
huddled
For
masses,
fuck's sake.
how is the...
Oh, I don't have it on. I brought it in to be resized.
Are you sure you mean resized? Because I think you brought it in to be returned for cash. See?
I want to know
That
the
is Eva
story.
selling the watch.
To me. Your gift meant so much, but how could I wear something
know, why would you-
decadent when it
could've
could
just
save a family
asked.
from losing their home?
Could have just asked Chuck.
Your heart will find the right one.
Well, I'm sure you heard
Hmm.
that Milo's not mine. Georgina took him back.
Yeah, my mom told me. I'm
Dan,
sorry.
why? You can go to...
I
Just
didn't
go to
feel-
Nate's.
Vanessa and everyone keeps asking me that, trying to
God,
get me to
heels
talk about
really
it like
make
it was
you
this
tall,
crushing
don't they?
blow, but
Jesus.
I
Just
got my life
towering
back.
over
I
Dan.
want to enjoy it now, you know?
Okay, well then we won't talk about it. We'll just spend the day having fun. Just
I love how just like a little inch makes it look massive compared to
But
that.
first, I have to deal with this. Sorry.
Witnessed her give the world's most credible altruistic excuse.
Wait, this is not what you promised me.
Hey, I'm gonna go get a pretzel.
Is that Dan? This is not what you promised me.
It's different. He came to me.
First, nonsense. Second, I really don't care right now. Chuck's about to be taken for a ride. We need to take that tart down. Now, Humphrey has proven his worth in the past. He could be useful to us now.
This is not a good idea.
Serena,
I like
do
that
you
bracelet.
remember
Looks nice.
when Chuck gave his heart to his mother?
To have Chuck's best interest at heart.
Well, it's the least I could do after that whole watch snafu earlier. I'm sorry again. I guess I must have
It doesn't change sometimes, and I love it.
I still want to be friends. Tell me everything. I want to hear your whole life story.
Daniel, I'm on
You gotta love Blair. It's the one trait I hope she never grows out with, is the scheminess.
Pictures of Juliet. She's coming out of the 116th Street subway station at 10 p.m. on night she said she had too much work.
The old Chuck Bass. I told you to play the same game, make her jealous. But the new Chuck thinks you should be honest. Tell her how you feel.
Oh, this is so weird.
I hope you didn't lose old Chuck.
Cheesemakers, this is ridiculous. You don't have to stay here and do this.
No, it's okay. I'm having fun. I mean, we always have fun.
We do.
No, you
And
don't.
hey,
You normally
let me know
argue
you
or
make
whatever.
that engineering
You guys were a
business.
horrible
Obviously, you've
couple.
developed terrific social espionage skills.
Well, as they say, adapt or die.
Well, I guess it started off. I guess
alright,
it
as
started off.
expected.
It has been a while since.
Cheesecake, you know,
Ugh, I guess it went that bad when they were together. Just always lied to each other.
Turned out you had more money than
Wow, you are good at this.
Not only am I manly and rugged, but I also have
Hmm.
mad browsing skills. Don't laugh. Most women would be ripping their clothes off in the presence of this kind of web savvy.
Oh,
Not
really?
lying.
Does Vanessa
See, the only thing I never got was, you know, when he got the ring took off him, didn't he? But then he had loads of passports where he was travelling about. They never really sort of like explained that, because he didn't lose his wallet, did he? Or did he?
After she moved in, things, they've just been very weird.
No, they haven't. She's
Hard.
just been.
I mean, she keeps pressuring me all the time, and
Oh,
I think the truth is she's not convinced that I'm over you.
that's not the case at all. You're not over the baby, mate.
Well, probably not.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't be arsed with these two.
Hey guys.
Oh, Dan. Ah, Dan. Ah, no.
The woman is a sick.
Hey, forget me. If if you want to be with Serena, you gotta say something to Vanessa, man.
No, it's not.
Oh, Nate, what a guy.
Serena and I were helping Blair investigate Chuck's new girlfriend.
Why would you do that?
Because Eva's not who Chuck thinks she is. That's really all I can say. Blair made me promise.
Whoa. So now your promises to Blair mean more than your pact with me?
Yes, Nate, play it.
Eva is, or at least she was, Chuck.
I'm gonna feel
Vanessa
it.
too.
Nathaniel, I may be nice, but I'm still me. You think I didn't already know this?
I thought so.
You believe that, then you really have changed because now you're a fool.
It's interesting to see how this is going to go. They're focusing way too much on that fucking whatever his name is.
Only wanted you, Dan. But even I have my limits.
Take care.
To be fair, she's quite. I give Vanessa one thing. She's quite fair. Like, she doesn't like just go batshit crazy. She just sort of gives her opinion, a point of view, and then leaves. It's just like fair play.
Vanessa
I know this is
showed
not
up.
all the time that she has
So
blown
we're
up in the past.
talking now.
From that point of view, I would have been a bit more angry.
I feel terrible.
Snooping. Looking for dirt, but I never thought I'd find your passport.
Ooh,
That's impossible.
you're lying.
When I woke up, my passport was gone. The muggers took it.
Or Eva did.
Well,
The night she found you. The night she made you her mark.
did you just lie about that? She thought in the envelope. I'm confused. What?
Hey, you see Chuck?
No. You okay? You look a little
No,
upset.
that's wait. What?
I think I just broke up with Julia.
No, I don't. Oh,
I know you
did she
hate
just lie? Did you really just plant that? Really, Blair?
I'm sorry.
Blair.
I just thought you should know. Chuck. There you are.
Blair, what are you doing?
In your former career,
Is that what you think of me?
I told you everything. The whole
Blair.
story. My mother, my uncle.
Pack my things.
Only the things you came with.
Fucking hell, Blair. Jesus. She's going to find out by Lily, because Lily's going to mention, did you get the passport? And what shit Velveteer, whatever his name is.
You okay?
Stupid.
Serena, there are some people who don't need to choose.
Wait, she's just threw the boomerang again. Will we get Nate? Not Nate, I mean Dan. Will we catch him again?
Thank you for
There
a
we go.
lovely evening. I am so proud of you. And I had Ivan put your things in your room.
What things?
The package from the Paris police, your personal effects, passport that they sent last week.
I knew that was going to
Uh-oh,
happen.
Chuck. Looks
Blair.
like B stands for betrayal.
Thank you for saying so.
Look, you are pure and perfect. I will make this up to you. I promise.
Chuck, I have to go.
Oh, look, you don't. Blair set us up. I know better now.
Of course, Blair lied to you. She's a liar. But you chose to believe her. You're still connected to her. I see it when you're together. I can feel it when I'm in the room.
So let's go away. Just you and me. Let's go back to Paris.
I think this is
wherever you
over,
want
mate.
right now.
You always feel the pull of New York. This is your home.
I won't blame her for wanting to leave now, because it's like, you know, if you, like, say you was in a relationship and then someone accuses you of cheating when you know you hadn't, you know that trust is gone now. Where it's like, if she just thinks that without any proof or anything, she just thinks she cheated, and then that trust in that relationship is just gone, and it's just like, can you go on from that or not? Yeah, you could probably grow from it, but it'd just be like, yeah, it feels like the trust
Now it's
between
time for
them
me
be
to
gone
reach into
now.
mine.
Don't leave. Everybody leaves.
He'll be here.
Yeah, I put my stuff in these boxes, and then I realized I don't have anywhere to go.
Vanessa, I don't want you to go anywhere. You were right about everything. Serena is...
Oh, you're going to be back in
Serena.
about 2 episodes. Maybe 1.
I was just avoiding you. I was avoiding myself. This is a really weird, embarrassing thing for a college guy to be admitting, but losing Milo broke my heart.
I know. Mine too.
I don't regret any of the decisions that I made about Milo, or having you here with me.
No, and he's fucking owned up to it eventually. Hi, Vanessa. Honestly, just don't bother with Dan. And Serena's alone again. She's not having a good year, is she? That's funny.
Is it possible you still love me?
How could I still love you after what you did?
So you did it just to hurt me.
Which is
After
bad.
you made me into someone I was proud to be. You just brought back my worst self. This means war, Blair.
Chuck.
Me versus you. No limits.
Fucking hell. What war, though? What are you going to do to each other? Like, come on.
Manhattan's elite. Sometimes the door we open belongs to someone.
I'll have these cleaned for you in the morning, sir. I ran into Miss Eva. She said she was leaving. I'm sorry. She'll be missed.
Ivan, you're fine.
And sometimes we let someone in, only to be left out in the cold.
Yeah, see, it weren't actual change, sort of just the... I'm always curious where they're going to take Chuck's character, I've got to be honest, I do enjoy the journey.
The door just has too many locks. XOXO.
Gossip Girl. Yeah, so... Like I said, it was never a true change for Chuck because he was just changing for the person, not for himself. So it's not surprising it was just easily reverted. That's no shock to me. Honestly, though, Blair went a bit far there. But then it's one of those things like Chuck went too far last season. And then the thing is with the Chuck and Blair wasn't just hurting Chuck, she was hurting someone else. Who was pretty much an innocent party in this. So I think that's where maybe my problem comes from. But for what she did, it's a hard one because yeah, they're just as bad to each other as like ever. But I did like Chuck bringing up the fact that did you do this because you still love me? And if she said no, I mean she did this just to hurt him, which is. I think they've had enough back and forth where it was on even grounds basically. So it's going to be interesting where they're going to take Chuck's character. Chuck needs to truly change. He doesn't need to change for someone or something or just for love or whatever. He needs to actually change as a person, and not change as a person, but just develop as a person. As a lot of it's not true development. It's sort of like, oh, he's doing it for the situation at hand at the moment. So I'd be curious what they're going to do with his character. Blair, she still loves Chuck. We fully understand why, and this is Blair's character. She's always been scheming. She's definitely grown a lot. See, Blair's had actual growth, like true growth, but Blair is still that schemer, which is never going to die or go away. That's just her character. So, yes, I'm curious how they're going to handle her in the future. She's generally upset. I don't know what Chuck means where he's going to declare war. Like, what's he going to do to Blair, to be honest? It's just like, let's just come across pay. I think his best bet is just to ignore her, but he's not going to, because that's the small world they live in. Vanessa, I think Vanessa was pretty good this episode. Like I say, I would side with Vanessa in this situation. She's dealing with it quite calmly, and she's being a bit mature. I think he needs to confront her, but it's like boomerang effect. Vanessa needs to get out of a relationship with Dan. Dan's not good for her. She could probably do better for herself, to be fair. She can be annoying. She has her own problems, and yes, she's never perfect most of the time. But in this situation, let's isolate this situation. Yeah, Dan's being a bit of a fucking prick at the moment. Nate and this girl, I don't know what they're going to do with the storyline. I'm sure it might pay off, but we will definitely see as we go further into the season. But yeah, interesting episode. I'm going to miss Ava because I actually kind of liked her. The whole putting down someone just because they do a certain job, which is not recognised or whatever, by society, it's just like at the end of the day, you're paying if it's an illegal place and you're paying your tax and stuff like that. It's a job at the end of the day. She seemed to. It's not. I don't think she was hiding it for being to keep a secret. I think she just generally it's just like, yeah, how do you come out with it? It's like, yeah, you might as well just say I do bar work or hotel because society puts down that sort of like it's sort of thing. So it's like, yeah, you can understand why she lied about that. But the fact that she didn't know about Chuck means that, yeah, she was just generally a good person. She explained that she needed money, she had a job, so she explained how she ended up in that career. I actually kind of like her. I thought she was actually quite cool. I'm glad they didn't do anything like. I'm glad they didn't put down a character by saying that she didn't know who Chuck was. I'm glad they just left it as she didn't know who Chuck was, and she was just generally a nice person. I can see why she left. The trust was broken. But yeah, I'm kind of glad they didn't just make her out to be a villain not villain, but just make her out to be shady for shady's sake. So I'm glad they just kept her as like she was just this nice person who had a bit of a secret. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction.